We all have this voice in our heads. It whispers doubts. It amplifies our insecurities. It tells us we're not good enough, smart enough, or brave enough. This voice, my friends, is our inner critic. Think of it like a constant companion. It's always there, ready with a comment or critique. Sometimes its words are helpful. They keep us from making bad choices. They push us to do better. But more often than not, the inner critic's voice is harsh, judgmental, and downright mean. This essay explores the inner critic. We'll learn where it comes from. We'll understand why it acts the way it does. And most importantly, we'll discover how to tame it. Because you deserve a kinder, more compassionate voice in your head. You deserve to live a life free from constant self-criticism. To understand our inner critic, we need to travel back in time. Imagine our early ancestors living in a world full of danger. To survive, they had to be constantly alert, always scanning for threats. The slightest rustle in the bushes could mean a predator lurking nearby. This constant vigilance became hardwired into our brains. It's part of our primal instincts, and while we might not be dodging saber-toothed tigers anymore, this ancient survival mechanism still lingers within us, manifesting as our inner critic. Back then, the inner critic served a vital purpose. It kept our ancestors safe by making them overly cautious. It made them question their every move, ensuring they didn't wander into danger. As we grow, our inner critic evolves. It absorbs messages from our surroundings. It internalizes the words we hear and the experiences we have. Childhood plays a significant role in shaping our inner voice. Think about it. If you grew up hearing constant criticism, you're more likely to internalize that voice. You might start believing those negative messages are true. On the other hand, if you were raised in a supportive and encouraging environment, your inner critic might be gentler and more constructive. But it's not just our childhoods that shape our inner critic. Society also plays a role. We're constantly bombarded with images and messages about what we should look like, how we should behave, and what we should achieve. This constant pressure to conform can fuel our inner critic, making it louder and more relentless. At its core, the inner critic is driven by fear. It's terrified of failure, rejection, and not being good enough. It believes that by constantly criticizing us, it can protect us from these painful experiences. Imagine your inner critic as a worried parent. It wants the best for you, but it goes about it in all the wrong ways. Instead of offering encouragement and support, it resorts to criticism and negativity, believing that this is the best way to keep you safe. The problem is, this fear-based approach is incredibly damaging. It keeps us stuck in our comfort zones, afraid to take risks or pursue our dreams. It undermines our self-confidence and prevents us from living our lives to the fullest.